So I bought myself a new little toy for the small holding. I bought myself a new chipper. I've got my little chipper there, but it's very slow, very hard to feed stuff through. It's only got about a 2-inch little gap at the bottom of the funnel, and anything with side branches just gets stuck. It's a real pain, to be honest. It's okay for shredding stuff. I even shred newspapers and cardboard from the compost heap in it through the front where it has like a leaf sucker hose. But yeah, for the chipping, I've been after something for a while. I've been looking for a couple of years at different makes, models and stuff like that. And this one is called a Lumag Rambo HC10. It's a 10cm 4-inch chipper, 6.5 horsepower Lonsin engine. I think you can get them with a Honda engine as well, obviously quite a bit more expensive. But I was looking at this one about 2 years ago. It was about, I think it's 11 or 1200 quid. Then they brought out a pro version and it seemed to go down to about 995. And then I've been really itching to get something recently. I just happened to look the other day and I saw one site, one distributor had them on a price drop at 6,995, and that's including VAT and delivery. So I just couldn't resist it at that price. I had to get it. So I brought it down the field today. It came yesterday. Very little assembly required. I've seen a couple of videos where you have to put it together, all the wheels, everything off. But I think the company it came from had obviously done a pre-posting out check and assembled it. There was oil in it, had the wheels on, had the front bar on. All I had to do was put the hopper on, unpack it and put the hopper on. That was it basically. So I got it up in the van. I just thought it'd actually be interesting for anyone looking to get a chipper who has to move it around, if you're a gardener or something like that, just to see that you can load it in and out of a van. So my van is a Transit Econetic van, so it's slightly higher than a normal Transit, and it's actually fairly easy to get in. I think it weighs about 100 kilos. I'm not totally sure. There was one weight said 85, one said 100. So I don't know which one it is, but it's up to about 100 kilos. So I'm just going to show you how I get it in and out of the van. Well, I'll show you how I get it out of the van. It's already in the van, obviously. But yeah, it's not too hard. You just need a set of ramps. I use these for my big rough cutter mower. Fairly sturdy set of ramps. I think these can take about 200 kilos per ramp. So that's far more than any machinery that I've got. So you just need to basically support it as you bring it out. This is actually the first time I've brought it out, because I only loaded it at home to bring it down here. But I load stuff all the time on these, so I know you just have to brace yourself as the weight's going to come back onto you. And then just push against it and roll it out. And then obviously to get it back in, I'll just show you. Just roll it up. And then pretty easy really. So this is the machine. I'll just bring the camera in a bit closer and show you. So you've got your discharge chute with an adjustable up and down, and this, so you can turn it so it fires it to the side, one side or the other. Front support leg, obviously your wheels. Now, I have emailed the company because every one I've seen on videos before and the pictures on websites show them with an hour meter. So it shows you how many hours it's been running, like a little digital meter goes somewhere just under the engine. There isn't one on this, so I didn't know if it was supposed to come with one or not, so I've emailed them about that. But yeah, you can get that for it anyway. It might just be an optional extra perhaps. So basically it's a belt driven, 6.5 horsepower, centrifugal clutch, double belts go down and drive the blades. There's twin blades on a drum, so it's a drum chipper. Obviously the opening there is a lot bigger than my other one, so I'm hoping it will do slightly branchier branches, because that's what I struggle with my other one, is pushing anything in that isn't perfectly straight or that has a lot of branching on it. So this one with this bigger hopper, it has this safety feature here. If you fall into it or it pulls anything, hit this and it will stop it, similar to the bigger chippers. Could be a bit of a pain if it keeps shutting off, but we'll see how that goes. Transport handles for moving it about. You can also grip onto these bits here. It is very sturdy. I mean, that's probably a couple of mil thick steel. You know, all the bits where it's bolted on are all reinforced. So that's probably 3 or 4 mil thick, all nicely welded. It's a real sturdy piece of kit, to be honest. I'm actually really happy with it. I had a little girl just fired a couple of bits through it at home, but I'm going to cut some stuff down here and give it a little run through, like a proper test. So you've got your on-off switch here, petrol on-off, on-off, choke on-off, and then obviously your throttle is there. Yeah, if it gets a blockage, it's quite easy to open. You just pop these 2 bolts here, and then these sides are hinges, and this whole chute just swings to the side, so you can unblock it. The front here is 4 bolts if you need to unblock the front. So it's all fairly easy to get to. It comes with all the tools. It comes with a nice long T-bar socket for changing the blades. The blades, if you look, have got 3 bolts. And you've got, if you swing this hopper out the way, the T-bar fits in through the gap. Nice big strong T-bar. It also comes with a set of spanners for the nuts and bolts to check them up and tighten them up. Comes with a pair of gloves, safety goggles, and hearing protection. Quite cheap goggles and hearing protection, in all honesty, but you know, that's the kit you need. But yeah, I'm going to give it a test, but all in all, so far I'm pretty happy with it. So let's try the old girl then. Got her in and out of the van quite easy. So just got to give her a test run now. So I've got some biggest willow, then I've got some dry old ash, and then I've got some normal sized hazel. That's about the thickest sort of stuff I'm going to do. Now I'll try some dry old dead ash. I want to see if it does bits like this, where it's not too hard and bits. Just check my camera's still working. Yeah. This is a big, thick old bit of dead ash, it's quite hard. Biggest test So it definitely still struggles a bit where the branches come out really wide. But I'm going to put through some normal coppice stuff now, which is what I'd normally coppice. And so see how it does on that. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that really. Struggles a bit on the bigger stuff, especially the big dry rock hard stuff, which I knew it would, but I just wanted to see how it did. When it goes through, you just got to kind of do it a little bit at a time. It's only a small engine. When you've got lots of leafy stuff, it kind of wedges a bit. Like at the end there was a lot of leaf. You just got, if I'd had another branch, it would have pulled it through, but obviously I had another branch, so I just had to poke it down with a stick. But yeah, I mean, it does the job, so I'm quite happy with that. So the quality of the chip is really good. Chips it up nice, even the real dry stuff. It's smashed right up. Good sized chips. Dices the greenery up pretty well as well. So I'm quite happy with it. On the coppiced stuff, on the normal sort of size stuff that I'd put through it, it kind of self feeds a little bit. You can definitely feel it pulling it in. On the bigger stuff, you just have to work it in a little bit. You know, it is only a small chipper. It's not a timber wolf or anything like that. But it does self feed on the smaller stuff. Like I say, you can feel it pulling it in. You can kind of ram little twigs and coppice material in. Anything up to probably a couple of inches will self feed. But yeah, all in all, I'm really happy with that. It was a good buy for sure. I've been after something like that for a while. So this will really help me in the winter with all my coppicing. So there you go. That's the Lumag Rambo HC10 10cm or 4-inch chipper. It's made in Germany, so you know, good build quality. Lonson engine. These engines are becoming more and more popular apparently, from what I can see on the internet. Having a bit of a read, a bit of a research. Used on a lot of garden machinery now. So they're a Chinese engine copy of Honda's, but they are a very good copy. That, you know, they're a very good Chinese engine. Got quite good reviews for reliability and stuff online, and they're being used more and more. So yeah, all in all, very happy with it. As you can see by the demonstration, it does struggle a bit on the bigger stuff. It's obviously only a small chipper. It's not like a big timber wolf or anything like that. So this is going to save me a lot of time. Obviously, I'm planting more and more trees every year. The trees I've got are getting bigger. The coppice I've got is getting older and growing faster every year. Excuse me. So I'm getting more and more stuff to go through every winter, and it just takes an age with that little chipper. So I've been after something like this for a couple of years. Like I say, I always do my research, and this is the one I went for. So I got it off a company that were on eBay. They do have their own site. I think that on eBay they're Tools Guys. Their own site is called Pro Tools with a Z. That it was $695. That's including VAT and delivery for $695, and that's about £100 cheaper than I could find it on any other site anywhere. So that's at the moment, that's mid-July 2022. They've got that offer on, so I don't know how long it'll last. But yeah, all in all, I'm very happy with it. It's easy to get in and out of the van, which is important to me, because I don't leave anything here, because I don't live here. It's mobile enough to wheel it around the Smallholding. You know, it's not much of a problem at all. I can just take it to wherever I'm working, wherever I'm coppicing. So yeah, I'm very happy with it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I hope it helps you if you're looking at machines and thinking of something to get. But we'll see you next time. Take it easy.